Good morning, everybody. This is Kim Danke coming to you live from Kennesaw, Georgia, where I just rolled out of the bed. Went into the bathroom, ran a brush through my hair, and put on a shirt. So I must have needed some extra sleep last night. I went out of town this weekend to Birmingham to visit and help my mom, and I just woke up. So that actually is very, very nice. And that is the reason I don't have a time start on the Shibby Show, so that I don't feel pressure to get up when I might need some extra sleep. Normally it doesn't happen because y'all know I'm an early bird and I've been up sometimes hours before the Shibby Show starts. But I hope that y'all had a great weekend. And remember, today is the last day of February. So let's finish this month strong and see what we weigh in the morning. And then let's do our stats. Let's see, what was our beginning weight? What was our ending weight? Now, I check my ending weight for the month of February on March 1st. I do that the next morning. And then what was our highest weight in the month? What was our lowest weight in the month? How many perfect days did we have? How many IMF days did we have? How many holidays that we had? Then what I do is I look at that, I look back at the month before, and then, when I have enough data for the year, I can look back at that. I can look back at last year if I wanted to. But if I'm not liking the trend that I'm seeing, the other questions that I have for myself on my little stat sheet is, how many challenges did I do? Did I do any battle buddies? So there's a couple of things. If you're not liking what you're seeing, first of all, if you are in weight loss mode, go ahead and assess how many holidays you had versus how many holidays are allowed in a month for us to get results. And if you had more than the allowed number of holidays, then that is where you could make that a little bit righter and tighter and fix that. So that's a simple one. The next one is, if you aren't getting the results that you want, but you aren't doing any intermittent fasting days, maybe you learn a little bit more about intermittent fasting and you put that into play. Simply, intermittent fasting is going at least 12 hours without eating. Y'all, that should be pretty easy, honestly, because that's a lot of our sleeping time. I try to do 16. So it's one of those things where you thought, okay, could I improve that just a little bit? And if you are having intermittent fasting days for every perfect day, you are within your holidays and all of that, but you still aren't really liking the trend that you're doing. And I should add this to my sheet. Am I having breakfast, lunch, dinner, extra snacks, and freebies? If so, let's knock one of those off. Let's knock two of those off. Let's knock three of those off. Let's just have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, there's a lot of things that in the Shibboleth lifestyle are allowed, but they're not necessarily expedient. And so we might have to assess those. And if they aren't working, we cut back. And then you could say, were there any challenges going on in the month of February that I could have participated in that might have helped me along the way a little bit more? If there are, and you want to participate, never feel the pressure to participate, but if you want to participate, then you should participate. And then battle buddies are really fun because that is just you and another person wanting to hold each other accountable. There's no special food list. There's no allowed number of holidays. You're just saying, my friend and I are going to hold each other accountable for how many ever days y'all decide to do it. And up to 7, I think. So that is why I do the stats. I look back, see where I could adjust and make it better if I'm trying to get to a certain day. When you hop on here this morning, if you haven't already done so, please say where you're watching from and what type of Shibboleth day you are having. I'm having an intermittent fasting day to finish the month. All right, so let's see who's on here with me. Gotta switch glasses for that. Good morning, Chris. IMF day in Jacksonville, Florida. Got a real shoe on the foot yesterday. Awesome. It's healing well. Praise the Lord. That's awesome. We'll do the success spinner for your healing. That is awesome. Hey, Kathy, good morning from Michigan, having an IMF day. And Julie from Indiana, having a perfect day. Happy Monday to you as well. Hey, Dana, Mulvane, Kansas, IMF day. Missed you last night. Prayed for you that all was well. Thank you, Dana. So just to let y'all know, I'm going to take a break from the Sunday night accountability meeting. Now, I just want to say, If anybody else wants to lead one, if y'all feel so led to lead one, you can. I just need a break. and I'm going to self-care and take a break. Hey, Michelle, good morning. IMF Day in Carrollton, Georgia. Alicia, good morning. Fort Oglethorpe, IMF Day. We have a revival at church the next 3 nights. Oh, how fun. I hope lots and lots of people are saved or they recommit. Hey, Charlene, good morning from Michigan. Having a perfect day. Hey, Angelia from Western North Carolina. Starting my first day with my new job. Pray for me. Oh, let us know what it is. What are you doing? I know that you used to work at Ingalls, but what are you doing now? Hey, Sharon, good morning. Got to catch up my journal with the server down for a while. Yep, get that done this morning. Mine took it. I don't know if I just hit it at the right times, but mine took it. Hey, Landra, good morning from Indiana, having a perfect day. Hey, Diane, good morning from Columbus, Mississippi, IMF Day, and thank you for sharing the share button. So important, y'all. Click it, click it. Hey, Sharon, Sharon and Sharon. See, if you are from the South, you say Sharon and Sharon the same. So I'm going to make that more clear. Thank you for sharing, and good morning, Sharon. Ending February with a perfect day from Hickson, Tennessee. Hey, Colleen, good morning from Michigan, a perfect day. Hey, Polly, good morning, perfect day in Dalton, Georgia, boiled eggs and toast. Hey, Jonathan, good morning from South Georgia, IMF Day for him. And Sharon says breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Cheryl Davis, good morning. I'm having my 6th holiday today with Bible study with friends. All other days were IMF or Tiger days. And she's very happy with her weight. Do you see what she's done? She has made her days where they are not holidays righter and tighter. And she's very happy with her weight. And that's awesome. Good morning, Michelle. Having an IMF perfect day in Michigan. Good morning, Cindy. Just rolling out of bed. Me too. I just rolled out of bed. IMF Day in Moultrie, Georgia. Hey, Karen. Good morning. IMF Day, Houston, Texas. Rhonda says, I wish I looked as cute as you with no makeup. Oh, well, thank you. IMF Day here in Alabama. I mean, I hadn't even washed my face or anything. I've just but see, I moved my Shibby Show stuff. This is in the little sitting room off my master bedroom. So I really rolled up, put on a shirt, and came over here. Elise, get out that success spooner. She achieved her 50-pound badge. Y'all give her some hearts. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. I know that she won't mind me telling the story because it is going to be encouraging to other people. Elise has been doing the February focus group with us. She enjoys having a holiday once a week on Saturdays. And she went out to lunch with a friend, which took away this past last Saturday, it took away that holiday. And she started mourning that holiday a week in advance, knowing that she wasn't going to get that release of having a holiday. And I'm sharing all this because I felt every bit of what she was saying, and I'm sure that y'all can too. So this weekend, she said that she really would have liked to have gotten her 50-pound badge on Saturday morning so she could have come to class and told us. But she felt like if the Lord had let her have that 50-pound badge on Saturday, that she might have said, I got my 50-pound badge. I'm going to have a holiday today. I'm not worried about getting that February focus group badge. Well, now, you know what? Because the Lord did her a favor. See, we don't always like what the scale says, but we know that we got to keep going. He did her a favor. Guess what she's got? 2 badges. And now she's in the middle of a work week. Maybe she's not as tempted to have that holiday and can get down a little bit further. So I'm just thankful for the way that all worked out. So happy to be walking this path with you, Elise, and congratulations on that 50 pounds. Yay, yay, yay. That's awesome. Hey, Ron, good morning from Lilburn, and Elise is listening while getting ready to leave for work. Hey, Samantha, good morning. Thank you. Happy Monday. Thank you for your dedication to Shibboleth and us. You're welcome. IMF Day, Chatsworth, Georgia. Hey, Suzette, good morning. IMF Day in Southeast Kansas. Finished January and February. Perfect. Whoa. That is absolutely amazing, Suzette. Congratulations. I know that you feel wonderful. You feel wonderful. There's not stuff going on in your body that you've created a wonderful environment for your body to thrive and enjoy in. So congratulations for that, Suzette. Hey, Monica, good morning from Lawrenceville, Georgia, having an IMF day. Hey, Patty, good morning. Mighty Muffin Challenge today. You know what? I should do a Mighty Muffin Challenge today, but I'm having Chick-fil-A at lunch, so I can't. Oh, thank you for sharing, Patty. See, I said sharing instead of sharing. Hey, Angelia. Okay, so she's working at Buncombe County Sheriff's Officer. I'm an officer right now. I'm an officer, but right now I'm taking a break and working in the control room, so I see everything. Oh, okay. Angelia, that sounds awesome. That sounds wonderful. Yes, I hope that you enjoy that very much today. Hey, Christy, perfect day in Tennessee. Glad to be back on track. We're glad you're back on track, too. That's awesome. Thank y'all for the smileys, the emojis, the encouraging other people. I love it. Hey, Becky, good morning. Having a perfect day. And Kathy, weight is up today. We'll need a treatment for CHF, but that's okay because I am going to have a perfect day. Yes, love this plan. And I agree with you. Always looks, oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, y'all. That's very sweet. Very, 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 very sweet. Okay, so today is Monday, February 28th. I mean, it's a short month. This is one reason I do not recommend 12 holidays in the month of February, even though we could. And I have before, but I didn't this month. Okay, so today we are day 59. 59 on a 2022 edition of the Game of Life. And the title for the 365 names, titles, and attributes of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit is Cover for Sin. Whoa, y'all write that in. Jesus is our cover for sin. And don't you just find relief in that? Don't you just find relief in that? He is our cover for sin. Praise the Lord. Cover for sin. Thank you, Colleen. All right. And then, okay, in this little book right here, God's little instruction book, it says, obstacles are those frightful things that you see when you take your eyes off the goal. So Matthew 14:29 and 30 through 31 says, and he, Jesus, said, come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid. And beginning to sink, he cried, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him. Well, in Shibboleth, let's see. What are those obstacles that are frightful things that we see when we take our eyes off the goal? Do you know what an obstacle can be when we take our eyes off the goal? So if our goal is to have 6 perfect days in a month, or our goal is a certain weight or something like that, when you take your eyes off the goal, do you know that having a perfect day can be an obstacle? You might see a perfect day as an obstacle. You might see it as like, oh, I have to have a perfect day. Well, we've taken our eyes off the goal. So if you ever think that. So like for me, I just thought of this. When I roll my eyes at that water, and I love water, y'all, but when during the winter, when I roll my eyes at that water, then guess what? I'm probably taking my eyes off the goal. Maybe I need to put my eyes back on the goal and be nice to that water. Quit rolling my eyes at it. But y'all hear Daisy downstairs? Somebody's walking along the sidewalk. Okay, so today's devotion is, you are no stranger to me. You are no stranger to me, dear one. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. My knowledge of you has continued without interruption. Through your entrance into this world and onward throughout your life, I delight in transforming you more and more into the one I created you to be, much as a skilled potter delights in the work he is creating. One implication of my uninterrupted presence with you is that you are never alone. I am training you to be increasingly aware of me, but I understand that you are human and your attention span is limited. Sometimes when you are suffering, you may feel as if you're alone or abandoned. However, I suffered alone on the cross so that you would never have to be alone in your struggles. You are always with me. I hold you by my right hand. The last enemy you will face is death, but my crucifixion and resurrection have decimated that foe. So trust me to guide you through your life and afterward take you into glory. Take you into glory. Amen. So just know that he is with you. When you see the month of, when you see the perfect day as an obstacle, know that he is with you and that you can have that perfect day. And that perfect day is there to help you get your results that you're wanting. Thank y'all for typing in the word of the day. Hey, Amanda, good morning. Just now getting here. I'll have to watch on replay, but wanted to say hello. Having a perfect day today. Still have not lost this week at all. Please pray for me that I don't get, yes, we're going to stay strong. Stay strong, Amanda. Amanda, you're doing the right thing. Maybe we should look at your journal. Maybe you should, I want you to do a journal review. I want you to do a journal review with a mentor. This is the type thing where you've got to use those tools and resources that Travis provides for us. Joni or Missy or Kim would be awesome. In fact, Amanda, today I'm going to give you an assignment. I'd like for you to schedule a journal review at your convenience. Go to www.genbook.com. And you can schedule at your convenience whenever works for you. But tonight when you come to class, I want to hear that you've scheduled that, okay? So go ahead and schedule that. Please do that. Oh, thank you, Patty. Thank you, Patty Bass. I look like the Countess of Grantham. Patty and I have been watching Downton Abbey together over the weekend. I've watched it probably full series 10 times. I've probably watched the finale about 50 times. I'm correct. I love Downton Abbey. But the reason I've watched it so many times is, do y'all know how there might be something saved on your television if there's nothing else on? That's what you just flip on for, kind of like your default. A lot of times people will have HGTV as their default channel. Well, the Downton Abbey finale is my default channel. But now I always rewatch it anytime PBS wants to do their little let me make money for PBS. I always rewatch it then. And I've watched it several times just on my own on Amazon Prime. And that's what we're doing right now. And we'll Marco Polo each other and go, that was so funny. One of the most hilarious scenes that I sent her, I think that this might have gotten her watching it because she'd never seen it before, was when Mrs. Patmore and Daisy are in the kitchen and they're talking about, Mrs. Patmore, who's the cook, she says, there's nothing more than grief that'll make you hungry. And so Daisy, the kitchen maid, she says, Mrs. Patmore says, yes, when my sister passed, or whoever it was, she says, I ate 4 plates of sandwiches and something. And Daisy says, did it make you feel better? And Mrs. Patmore says, no, but it passed the time. And I just thought, how true is that? That she was using food for her grief, and that she just, no, it didn't make me feel better, but it passed the time. And isn't that true? If we get things right in our mind, going to the Lord would be the one. Okay, so I have I like this guy named Jerry Flowers. He's a pastor at Redefined Church or Redefined TV. Anyway, I listened to him on the way home from Alabama last night. He was the YouVersion guy who spoke yesterday. If you didn't listen to the YouVersion Bible app yesterday, go back and listen to Jerry Flowers. Every time he says something, it's just like right on. I wrote down several things that he said. I put him in the Shibby Show too. And then I listened to a full hour of him last night on the way home. And it's really good. But he's really funny. He's very, very real. But the things that he says are just so enlightening. And they're just a lot of one-liners in his preaching that we can take and make our own. So I put a link to it in the Shibby Show if y'all wanted to watch that. Let's see. Awesome. Good. Amanda had already done that. She set up an appointment this morning. Yay, we're on the same page, Amanda, for getting you through this. That's awesome. Awesome, Diane. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Listen, Amanda said, okay, and Alicia, I love this encouragement. Amanda, I did the same thing when I started. I did amazing and lost consistently. 6 weeks in, I stalled and didn't lose for 10 days. Definitely do the mentor appointment and definitely keep going, because It will. It'll keep going. And Amanda, this is training. Do you know what this is training for? This is training for the whole rest of your life. This is a training. Okay, so you will pass this test. You will endure this training. So just keep right on going. Hey, Gina, good morning. Glad you're on here with us. Yes, the new Downton Abbey movie comes out in May. Sympathy butters no parsnips. Mrs. Patmore. Oh, let's see. I want to go, and I was planning to go for my birthday this month, and I didn't do it, Monica. I need to go. Apropos, Chris says. Charlene says, love Downton Abbey. Oh, and I had to teach Patty how to say Downton Abbey. She, on one of the Marco Polos, she called it Downtown Abbey. And I said, Downton. And then she poloed me back. Downton. And I'm like, Downton. So we've had a little bit of fun with that. She says she has me hooked on it. Awesome, Amanda. Awesome. I'm glad that we can be here for each other. And y'all know I am passionate about helping other people do this, because I feel like, y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, you've got to keep moving for your entire life. If you do not keep moving, if you do not take care of yourself, it will not be fun as you get older. Can promise you this by experience. I'm promising you that. Keep moving, keep eating right, take care of yourself, because your life will be better if you do. And be thankful that you have Shibboleth. Be thankful that you have the guidelines to live within, even though sometimes it's hard, because we live in a fallen world where we have issues to deal with. Then just know at least you have an answer. At least you have an answer. If you follow it, it works. So y'all take care of yourselves, okay? If you haven't journaled, go ahead and journal. And if you are watching on replay, hello. And please type in hashtag Shibboleth for his glory, and I will know that you are here. Bye, everybody. Y'all have a great day.